Let's look at this question. The final results of 2019-2020 MBA admission season have just been declared. And the following data is known about the admission offers made by the four prestigious B schools, AMDA, Benga, Kala, and Luca. Out of 1.8 lakh aspirants who appeared for the centralized aptitude test or CAT, a total of 1,600 aspirants received admission to at least one of these four schools. Okay. The average CAT score of these 1,600 aspirants is 1,200. Okay, the average CAT score of these 1,600 aspirants is not 1,600 aspirants is 122. Okay. AMDA made 500 admission offers, Benga made 650, Kala made 850, and Luca made 1,000. So the default thought is let's make a 4-set Venn diagram. We have AMDA, Benga, Kala, and Luca. AMDA made 500 offers, Benga made 650, Kala made 850, and Luca made 1,000. Luca. Okay. Now, 150 aspirants managed to secure admission to all the four colleges. So this is 150. While 750 aspirants received admission to only one school. Now see, this is interesting bit of information for us. Now, if I take everybody who received offers from exactly one college, let that be A. From exactly two colleges, let that be B. From exactly three colleges, let that be C. The people received offers from all four colleges, let that be D. Can you see? All these people, A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 1,600 because that's how many people received offers. Now, summation of these cardinal numbers, 500 plus 650 plus 850 plus 1,000, adds up to a total of 3,000. Within this 3,000, what would have happened? These people who are present in exactly one set would have been counted once. People who are present in two sets would have been counted twice. People who are present in three sets would have been counted thrice. And people who are present in four sets would have been counted 4 times. Even more wonderful thing is we have these two expressions, and we also know 150 aspirants managed to secure admission from all the four colleges. So D is 150. This is known. While 750 aspirants received admission to only one school. So A is 750. This is also known, which will reduce these two equations to two equations in two variables, which is much, much easier to handle. So the first one will turn to 750 plus 150 is 900. So the first equation will turn to B plus C is equal to 700. And 750 plus 600 is 1350. So this will turn to 1650. 2B plus 3C is equal to 1650. As soon as we reach here, we do 2B plus 2C is equal to 1400 or C is equal to 250. If C is 250, B has to be 450. So we now know precisely number of people. Why is this not getting erased? Yet. Okay. So we now know wonderfully number of people who have received offers from exactly one college is 750. Number of people who have received offers from exactly two colleges is 450. From exactly three colleges is 250, and exactly four colleges is 150. Okay. And this gets cleared from point 3. Point 4. Among those who secured admission to exactly 3 schools, no aspirant got an admission offer from the combination of AMDA, Benga, and Kala. So nobody is here. Nobody is here. Which is to say, these 3 cells, let's call them X, Y, and Z. These are the regions that refer to people who have offers from exactly 3 colleges. So X plus Y plus Z is equal to 250. We also know that. Okay. Next, the average CAT score of the aspirants who got admission from exactly 1, exactly 2, and exactly 3 colleges is 113, 121, and 131 respectively. So which should also enable us to get to average score of people who got offers from all 4 colleges. Because see, maths wise, there are 750. See if I take the assumed mean to be 122, the deviation from the assumed mean should be 0. 750 have scored 8 less. So 750 into minus 8. 450 people have scored 1 less. 450 into minus 1. Sorry, this is minus 9, not minus 8. This is minus 9. 122 to 113 is minus 9. 450 into minus 1. Then 250 people have done 9 extra. Have scored 9 extra, which is great. And the final 150 people should do what? So that the entire summation turns out to be 0. Because we have taken our assumed mean. We have taken our assumed mean to be 120. First thing I can get rid of is this 250 and this 750 will cancel out to give me 500 into 9. So I get 500 into 9 is minus 4500. This gives me minus 450. So altogether, currently I am at minus 4950. Because I need the entire summation to be 0, 150 into the deviation from the average should be equal to 4950. Cancel, 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 cancel. I get 33. Or the average score of exactly 4 people will have a deviation of 33 from the assumed mean. So 122 plus 33. These people have an average of 113. These people have an average of 121. These people have an average of 131. And these people have an average of 122 plus 33 of 155. These pieces of information are known to us. Let's get to individual questions. How many aspirants got a final admission offer from exactly 2 of the 4 colleges? We know 450 people got a final admission offer from exactly 2 of the 4 colleges. Next, what percent of aspirants getting an admission from Luca have admissions to not more than one other school? Okay, pay attention. Essentially, they're asking from Luca, if you have received an offer from Luca, what if I say this region, this region, this region, and this region? Summation of these 4 regions divided by 1000 is being sought. But if you pay attention, none of these regions have been defined, or we don't have the precise number. But the inverse of that we know X, Y, Z, and 150. X, Y, Z, and 150 add up to 400. So the people who have got admission offers from Luca have admission to not more than one other school. Not more than. So you either have offer only from Luca or you have offer from Luca plus one other school. So we have to find out these circular regions, regions marked by a circle divided by Luca or percentage. But because we don't have data for those regions, we have data for X, Y, Z, and 150. Can I say our answer has to be 100% minus, see, X plus Y plus Z is 250, 150 is 400, minus 400 by 1000 into 100. We're not calculating percentage of people in the regions marked by circle. We are removing the regions that are not to be counted. So I cancel, I cancel, I cancel, I cancel. 100 minus 40%, or the answer to this question is 60. Okay. Next, what is the average score of those who got all 4 calls? Average score of those who got all 4 calls was 155. We've already calculated it. Question 8. AMDA and Benga decided to increase the number of seats as per the new government directives. Thus, each of them gave admission offers to 100 more aspirants. Let me remove this ilaka. AMDA is giving offer to 100 extra people, and Benga is giving offers to 100 extra people. Some of the aspirants who secured admission in the new list received calls from both AMDA and Benga. Oh, so this 100, the 100 that have received offers from AMDA and the 100 that have received offers from Benga need not necessarily be distinct people. So maximum number of people who got new offers is 200 and minimum number of people who got new offers is 100 if all the 100 received offers from both these places. Okay. But some of the aspirants who secured admission in the new list received offers from both AMDA and Benga. So I'm saying AMDA new offers and Benga new offers. This is what we know. This is 100 and this is 100 and X is here. And we know X is greater than equal to 1. Some people received offers from both of these regions. This we know. So this is 100 minus X and this is also 100 minus X. Okay. But none of them had a prior call from any of the 4 colleges. So these are new people. They never had an offer from C or L. From Kala or Luca, they did not have an offer. These are new people. Okay. If the average CAT score of the aspirants in the new list was 111, and as a result, the overall average of all the aspirants who had admission from at least one B school dropped by 1 mark. Previously, the average was 122. Now the new average is 121. Then how many people had admission from both AMDA and Benga in the new list? Okay, pay attention. Look at this. Previously, the sum of scores of all the aspirants was 1600 into 122. And for this new list of people who have joined, X people who have not X. X I've already used there, no? So I'll say A new people who have joined, their average is 111. The list of, if the average CAT score of the aspirants in the new list was 111. So A into 111, this is equal to 1600 plus A into 121. The new population into the new average is equal to old population into old average plus average of the new population and their number. This we have to solve. From here, we'll get 1600 to 122, 1600 into 121. So I'll be left with a solitary 1600 on the left. And 121A minus 111A, I'll get a 10A. So the new list of people that have joined, the number of people that, the new people that have received offers, the list of people who have now received offers who did not previously have offers is 160, which is another way of saying the union of these sets, the new people who received offers from AMDA and new people who received offers from Benga, that is 160. So summation of these 3 regions should be 160. 100 minus X plus X, 200 minus X. So 200 minus X is 160 or X is equal to 40. What we have been informed is 40 people have received offers from both AMDA and Benga. 60 people have received offers from only AMDA and 60 people have received offers from only Benga. This is only for the new people who have received offers. Finally, the question was, then how many people had admissions from both AMDA and Benga in the new list? There are 40 people who have offers from both AMDA and Benga in the new list. And that is the entirety of this set. Beautiful conceptual set question, which initially distracts you with the 4-setter Venn diagram, but then you don't get to fill up the regions, yet the questions are fun. That will be all.